rush is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB in his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or two at best. Second down coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers. So that's Kenny Pickett. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Pickett sets up play action. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll buy some time right. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Aaron Donald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Pickett. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Stafford on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Stafford. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And Walker once more. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 77 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
You gotta love everything about that run, except for maybe a couple of things. You gotta wonder, do you fight a little harder to get into the end zone instead of going out at the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. James Robinson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. taken at the goal line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down. Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lewis. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. On 1st and 10, Stafford completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 4. To the air again, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Lewis. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Jacobs. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Off play action. Pickett, 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will final score, touchdown Las Vegas. Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've got the lead here, trying to make amends for that loss last week against the Denver Broncos. They start this drive now, 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give for Walker running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenneth Walker, 25 yards. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Pickett will try to throw for this. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now Stafford. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Second down, Jacobs once more. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. To throw is Stafford. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And the all-pro safety Buda Baker in on the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Walker with another carry. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Kevin Huber now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On first down, Stafford here. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They will run the draw with Jacobs. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Stafford now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Stafford. And it's caught. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Quentin Williams in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Laviska Shenault from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Again, it's Walker, and he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Walker. And some room to run now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. To the right side, this is Walker. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. 2 yards is the pickup, and the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. Here's Walker, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ken Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's He's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
On first down at Stafford. Open man, this is Lewis. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker. And going right back to Walker. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about.
I'm the best, and I got